Hi, I'm Dr. Harbir Singh here live at the Digital Health Summit Studio at CES 2020. We're here today with Nate Beyor, partner at Digital Ventures at BCG.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, thanks for being here, Nate. So I understand you just hosted a very interesting panel. Can you tell us a little more about what you guys discussed?
Yeah, it was great. We had executives from Allergan, Bose, and Intermountain, so three really different corporate players, all talking about different solutions that they're putting together to engage patients as consumers. And I think for me, one of the biggest takeaways is not just the differences, because they're all coming from different places, different perspectives, different businesses, different solutions, but actually the similarities across these. A lot of themes came out that were similar.
Interesting. And so, what's your role at BCG, and tell us a little bit more about that and how that intersects with all the things that you discussed today.
So at Digital Ventures, we are the innovation incubation arm of BCG. We have a full stack digital business build capability. That means product managers, engineers, designers, everything under the sun that you need to actually stand up a digital solution and launch a real business. So that doesn't necessarily mean a dev shop. That actually means people that operate and commercialize new platforms. I'm part of the core healthcare leadership team at Digital Ventures. All the work that I do is digital health. It's a total blast from a content perspective. There's nothing better than just thinking about digital health growth problems every day. And what else is really interesting is that I get to see across a lot of different corporations how they're engaging in the marketplace, how they're thinking about digital solutions, able to identify what's different and what's the same across different businesses.
Yeah, that sounds absolutely fascinating. So you're in a very unique position because you're at the cross-section of multiple different companies doing multiple different types of products in multiple different stages. So what are the trends and things that you're seeing that would be valuable for people to know about?
Yeah, and I think the biggest one, and this is the underlying theme of the panel that we just spoke about, was really it's getting this balance right between clinical outcomes and consumer experience. You can bias on UX in lieu of actually looking at clinical outcomes, or you can bias too hard at clinical outcomes and you have something that's no fun for people to use. Getting that right is actually pretty hard, and it's hard in terms of the capabilities you need. You might need a designer, a product person, and then a clinical person to really make sure that they don't make decisions that are too far off the rails. It's hard in terms of the processes you need to set up. One thing that we spoke about on the panel was doing things that are very normal in the tech world are terrifying when you get to the pharma world, and you have to develop all new processes to actually bring these solutions to life.
That's interesting. Yeah. So how do you guys do that at BCG and at Digital Ventures?
Well, one of the things that we do, and I would argue we do very well, is we're able to put all those different capabilities in one roof, in the same room, and they all get along, and they can work pretty quickly. And that is no small feat. I think, but for me, the first day I got there, I looked around. I honestly, I said, what's happening in this place? It sounded so cool, and there were all these different types of people in the room, and it blew me away that it was all these different types of people, but there were also processes, and everyone understood the same language. Being able to work at a BCG clip with that that differentiated a group of talent is very challenging, and for me that's what we do well, and it's especially important when we're talking about digital health and all the different stakeholders involved.
Absolutely. Well, it certainly sounds like what you're doing is very important and very complicated, so we're very, very happy that you were here today and speaking with us and sharing some of your experience, and look forward to seeing you here next year.
Yeah, thanks so much.
Yeah. This is Harbir Singh live at Digital Health Summit Studio here at CES 2020.